Jazzmasters. Here's my 67 Jazzmaster. I think they're the most misunderstood guitars of them all, really, when it comes to setting up and getting them just so, and understanding how they work and how they want to be used. So this video is for the Jazzmaster owner who thinks their guitar is too bright and is considering swapping the pots to 250 or 500k pots, or someone who just thinks maybe the Jazzmasters aren't for me, whether you're someone who owns one and you're kind of considering selling it, or someone who's played them before and go, oh, they're just too bright and too clangy. So the trick is all in this volume pot here, and the tone to some degree, but it's all in that volume pot. So this one, this 67 has 1 meg pots. And here is the sound of everything on full. So I'm not cutting in too hard, but you can already hear that clangy metallic top end, which is just not appropriate for all things. If I just take it down to maybe, it's to taste, and every volume pot and pickup are interact differently with the amplifier, but if I take it down to maybe somewhere between 8 and 9, now I've just reduced that very top end. I'm changing the resonant peak of the pickup and various other things which I don't quite understand. I'm not a technician, but basically I'm going to reduce the top end of the guitar basically by taking the volume down. Yeah, there we go. That's absolutely perfect. So I'm not saying we can make the Jazzmaster sound like a Stratotelli with this, but it's definitely much more in that ballpark. It's definitely much more of a, more, it just sounds more like, more similar to it. The neck's got that kind of stratty kind of sound now in a way. And the middle sounds more like a telly. And the bridge almost as well. Just going to reduce the tone a little bit more on that one to fatten it up. So you can hear when I turned it back up again, it was pretty spiky. I love that sound. I'm a big fan of these guitars. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't own one unless I really enjoyed it. But turning the volume down and the tone down is a must a lot of the time for me. And maybe that'll help you on your Jazzmaster journey. Maybe it'll open up the instrument in a different way. Maybe you're thinking of getting one, and this might help. And yeah, so be mindful of those controls, and we haven't got to change the pots to 500 or 250. I did that on guitars, and you lose the magic. So you get 2 for the price of 1 when it's 1 meg. You can have that really bright open sound. You can reduce it down, and it's much more of that traditional sounding Strat kind of telly kind of vein, where it's just not so bright and is a little bit darker sounding. So I hope that helps, and yes, until next time, cheers.